the person I can do very well, also like them, when I give a talk on the stage, about 400 from different religions were sitting and listening, and they like me. So one of the ladies came, old ladies came and talked to me. You did very well. I like you. So I said, may I know who you are? So he said, she is the Unu's daughter. So I know Unu's daughter. One is Sansanu. That Sansanu used to come to around. I confused that. So don't you recognize me? I said. She said that she is not Sansanu Kantanu from India. So she recognized me. At the same time, all 400 people recognized me. They just, yeah, how to say, recorded my speech. They went, some Hindu went to the Indian ambassador's place and then showed me a lady who gave a talk there, and then he listened and he asked me to come and talk. Also, and he supported me a lot. Right. And then the very next week, the Chinese group, they had a very big, the same like that, because Chu Ying Lang, also one of the founders, so they asked me to give a talk like that also. Right. So I felt that that is my contribution success. I felt.
And as you do this work, what kind of support do you feel you need or would be helpful for you? If it's not easy, the work you do.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would come from an organization or what kind of, to do your work better or to do it, what would you need?
I need proper moral support from Hindu organization. Hindu organization didn't support me proper, because our Hindu organization is Hindu Central Council. People are very, how to say that, the place for 14 years, they have been sticking for this organization for 14 years. Actually, there should be 4 years, 5 years later, they have to hand over to the other one. But they have got another connection with another Hindu group. That Hindu group is religious group. Actually, the religious group should be under the council, but the council, Hindu council, didn't work anything. Like my dad did a lot for the all over the country, every places go, and all the problems he solved it. After then, these people are for 14 years and they didn't do anything. So the religious one of the group, they are extending their group, and then they are above the central council. Whatever the religious group said, the central council accepted. So they were a bit reluctant to come to this position. They were very, very, how to say that, they don't want me to come.
The council, the religious
Not
group.
council, religious.
The religious group.
Yeah, Sanantanam, SSDS.
Right.
They are doing very well. They are doing for Hindu youth and Hindu women, promoting things. But they are not doing like me, international on outside things. They don't want me to do like that, because they thought that their organization will be losing. Because so many Hindu people notice me and talking about me at the back, that I am the one who is my dad's main daughter is doing nowadays these things, and they were so happy like that. So when I sent a letter 3 years ago to the Central Council, please form proper Hindu women network so that I can do more for my contributions. So the council president phoned me 2 days later from this group. SDS said that they have the women group. So please don't form another women group. There can be the separation also like that. I said, you are doing religious way. I am doing from the community way and international way. They are different, totally different. But if you don't support, don't worry. I am going to do alone by myself.
Right.
So from that moment, I am doing alone by myself. I formed Hindu Women Network. I'm the chairperson. I have some 4, 5, 7 students, 3 boys and 5 girls. Whatever I do, they support me. Wherever I cannot go, they go for me. So something like that. So now they recognize me. At the same time, last month's end of the days should be the election day. they have to hand over to the people. But they were not fair. Their organization were playing games, and some of the Hindu. There are 10 ethnicities. Our ethnicity is 60% Tamil ethnicity. They went directly to the religious affair minister, and then very unfair this council. So the religious affairs stopped the very last day for the election.
Of the council.
Council election. So right now it is pending, and then everyone is happy. We are happy because if they are handing over, they are saying they are people, like the previous government is handing over and they are controlling at the back. Right now they cannot control that, so we don't know what will happen. But nowadays their competitive is supporting me. They said that when we get the proper, the organizations, we will definitely support your network.
Right.
My network, Hindu Women Network.
The council said that?
The new council,
they
haven't done any election yet. Hope they will be coming in future.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They said that. Their group said that. In that group, one of my cousin's brothers also there. My cousin's brother is very straightforward. So from that, old council don't like him also. So I don't know what will happen. I'm not involving with them. I'm going by myself.
Right,
I'm happy with myself.
Yeah, you have.
So tired.
But you have integrity.
Thank you.
In the work you do. Yeah.
Please drink coffee.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's delicious.
Thank you.
Really nice coffee.
So you drink and give.
Thank you. Just to understand, you mentioned there's two ways, religious way and community way to do. What do you mean? Can you explain?
Religious way is that SDSS is doing for the Hindu youth and Hindu women and Hindu for under the SDSS. Actually, that is Prime Minister Modi. They have following after the Sanandanam. Actually, this is not the proper way. We Hindu have the own one way. So they are like the, how to say, the military way. When the leader said yes or no, they must say yes. When the leader say go there, they have to go. But so many people are going. There are 10 ethnicities. Some our ethnicities, some also go under the SDSS. Nowadays, they are going to fall in Burma because of this, how to say, unfairness. So many ethnicities realize that, and then people don't like them. They are going their own way, actually good, but they control to the council.
Right.
The top should be the council, but the council didn't do anything, and they control over the council. For example, when they have to go, when we were being selected to attend the Daw Aung San Suu Kyi's, worship place, they don't use us. They don't select us. They selected their wives. They selected their very, how to say, rich people's wives, rich people and hair. Some youth had to go to attend the peace program in outside country, so many places, Australia, Indonesia, and then Egypt. They didn't select the proper person, youth. They select their son. They select their nephews. They select their friend's sons, friend's daughter. Not even daughter. They never send to women also.
Right.
Very unfair. Now I am doing alone by myself, and they were so scared. And what they are doing is, I always write down on the Facebook in positive way. I am interested in doing the Hindu women empowerment. I hope Hindu people will not discriminate, something like that. So they are giving a chance to their group Hindu ladies to give a chance, 5 ladies to attend the last month to Daw Aung San Suu Kyi's, prayers.
Yeah.
Very unfair. People were very upset. Actually, I'm doing for so many years. I was not selected.
Right.
Deliberately, they that.
So it's a bit about representation, actually, the actual community, rather than for show.
Yes, for sure. So very unfair thing. that time one day, 1 or 2 days, I was a bit unhappy. But then I'm thinking that I think myself that I am not doing for going to the Daw Aung San Suu Kyi's place. I'm doing for my community. I'm doing for my country. Why should I bother all this whether I go there or not? I don't need to think of that. And then even though I'm holding the USA green card, why I don't go there? I want to do for my country, for my Hindu, for my Hindu women. So I don't need to think of the other, that obstacles.
Yeah, yeah. And I know I asked about the women's participation. What particular for grassroots women when you do your community work?
They are so happy that they never seen a woman is doing like that.
Right.
Whenever I go to district, I didn't know. They came and talked to me. They said that we need a lady like you. In our life, we have never seen a lady like you. They compare with me very high level. I said, please don't compare with me. I'm just an ordinary and ordinary level. But Hindu women, there is no one to have a voice, no one to dare to talk like that. I dare to talk. And then I went to Sittwe alone, and all the people were very, very surprised. And then my, interview was live, and I didn't know that. So it was going around the world and around the places, and so many people inspired me also that.
Right.
Yes. So I'm happy. I'm quite happy that. Recently, I went to Mandalay to attend the youth program and Hindu organizations, the celebrations for the matriculations past students prize. They asked me to join. I went there. I didn't know anyone. So many people came and greeted me. I said, how did you know? We know you very well. You did so many things for a Hindu. We are so impressed you. Please say something on the stage. So I'm so happy that. And 2 days ago also there was a ceremony, a Lakshmi ceremony. Most of the men on the stage were never give a woman on the stage. But they give me on the stage and asked me to talk. I will show you the book. It was a big success. I felt it. So I need to do more also in future.
So this inspiration, actually, just being the voices, matters
this is
a lot.
Just recently, 2 days ago on Sunday, Lakshmi, the things. These are ladies. So many ladies.
So colorful.
Yeah. So I had to give a talk there immediately.
Right.
Yeah, like that. And then the very 10 minutes later, I had to attend the ministry of the Bangladeshi also.
Oh, I see.
This guy.
Right.
Like that. So I'm happy that at least people notice me.
Yes.
My contributions. And then I don't get any money. Any single money. I had to spend my money to go this and there and
Right. So for the women, particularly in the community, I mean, a challenge for them is, so when it comes to participation and being engaged, one, there's missing an avenue for them to voice.
Yes.
And when you do your community work, do you see, I mean, how hard do you have to work to try to include them? Are they quite, so women generally, and not just in interfaith, but generally women's participation can be
still reluctant. The men always make a phone call to me. All of the men knows my dad, so they make a phone call or they came to my house. We are, Miss Kathleen, we are really, really proud of your contributions as a Hindu. I said, please tell your wife and your daughter to join with me. Oh, Miss Kathleen, they are like a traditional way. They never involve something like that. They never involve. At least the husbands and the daughters and the wife were impressed by me. So in future they will be going to change that.
Right. So a bit of the tradition.
I need some time also to change their mindset.
Right. The male led. Yeah. No, you've been doing it. There's so much to say in this field.
Thank you.
About all the work.
A lot of things I have been doing every day, different activities every day. This evening I have to attend another meeting at Smile Education Center, and then another meeting. I taught at MEPCO, that is the company, Rice Export Import Company. That was 2-3 years ago I taught. But suddenly they contacted me 2 days ago that they want me to teach only one time, but they have got the recording and like the studio also. They will do the take the studio and then record, and they will show every time like that, and they want to discuss with me and ask me to come at 10:30 or like that.
Okay. Today?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, busy.
I do
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, do you have, and you're conscious of your time, do you have, so, for example, other challenges that you're facing, or something to share on lessons that you think would be so in thinking about this research and what we're trying to do, which is highlight lessons learned, challenges, things that are successful in interfaith? Anything that you feel I've missed, or more that you want to say or talk about in this?
Yeah, because that there might be so many hindrances and obstacles for the interfaith or peace or whatever it is for women, but we cannot give up easily, and we have to do our own way. And then I always think that I can see some people are very dishonest, especially in money matter. So I can see that I will never do like that. If I cannot do, I'm not going to do it. Sometimes some people invite me to come and give a talk. I said that I'm not going to take any single money, but you must arrange for the airfare. If you want me to come by flight, or you must arrange for the flight, and then you just send me on the Viber, and you just book the hotel.
Right.
I don't spend my own money. I cannot spend my own money. Do like that, I will come.
Right.
Don't give me anything.
Right.
Like that. But they give me I like the fabrics, and they give me the fabrics. Sometimes, the Yadanani, this treasure lands give me some cash. So that time I'm happy that they just give me like a revert or something like that. That's okay. But I never charge to them. So people should be honest if they are doing for the peace program. If they are not honest, it will not be successful. It will not. If they are following after their, their position, if they are following after their money, to take the advantage, it will not be successful. Another bad thing is if they don't give me the right person to the right place, it will not be successful.
What do you mean, right person?
Right place and right position means those who are really, that should be in the place, they never give, and they just put in their family members or their friends members or something like that. In the peace program, it will not work.
How much, in terms of from international side as well, there has been a fair amount of organizations that are coming and trying to fund and start interfaith activities or support. What do you perceive as some of the good things they've done, or mistakes that they've made?
Some are doing mistakes, of course.
Yeah.
They didn't know what the people from here, these funded to the people. Some are misusing. They didn't know that. Some are really doing things like Treasure Land. Really, they are doing for everything proper way, like that. I can see some are very, very good. Some are misusing.
Right.
We should know that.
Do you think that the international community who's giving funding, have they had an impact on these dynamics, or like on this misusing of the funding, or has international community? No, it existed anyway.
No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's good to know. Sometimes, especially for donors who come, they don't know how to fund and do. And
yes.
Right.
I never involved with any funding organizations. Also, I never get it. I never ask that. I never apply also that.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to take all these, the troubles.
Yeah.
And then everything.
Yeah.
If I want, I will walk under the organization properly. If
you choose that way. And maybe a closing inspiring question would be about youth engagement, and just what would you say would be needed for more youth participation? What is a recommendation, suggestion?
Of course, youth is, because of the youth, they don't know what happened. When we were young, we had all religions are doing proper things and never had a problem. Nowadays, youth, those 5 years ago, they didn't get on well with the different religion, especially Hindu or Muslim. They thought that is kalah they use. So we have to give a lot of, advocacy that all people are the same, and then religion is not a problem, ethnicity is not a problem. Human is human, so we have to give a lot of things, especially in rural area. They are lack of education. Nowadays, it's changing a lot. You than other towns and districts also.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me or anything else that you wanted to share?
I know very well about you.
Yes.
I know very well. I don't have special thing because I have been doing. I know USIP very well.
Yes, and also I'm independent as well, so everything I hear is.
So if you're writing something in the something, please let me know that when to make sure.
Yes, absolutely.
That sometimes what I'm telling and what you understand maybe.
Yeah, if I have clarification, you mean as well.
Ask me clarification. Thank you. That is very important.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you, definitely will. Yes. I appreciate also now the chance to work with Mazarchi.
She is my favorite.
Strong woman.
Very strong. My favorite lady.
It's inspiring.
Yeah.
Yes, if there's anything else that comes up, we will be in touch in any case.
Please keep in touch.
But if there's anything that you think of or want to share.
Sure, I will.
Thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
It's really a pleasure to speak one-on-one with you. Yeah.
So your nationality is?
I was born in Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Okay.
So when I was 3 years old, the war in Yugoslavia began. So my family and I left. So my childhood was spent in Malaysia.
I see.
And then when I was 11, we moved to England. I didn't like England. So I have a bit of an American accent. I think I didn't really fit. I didn't feel at home in England. So
I see.
I traveled a lot. My life has been.
I see.
Understanding.
England, which part also?
My family's in Manchester.
Oh, Manchester.
Yes. But I studied in London, so if there's anything you need in London, let me know.
Okay, of course I'll stay in London for 7 days.
Oh, wonderful.
My cousin sister is in London.
Oh, great.
She's a doctor also. She frees only 2 days. So my brother from Canada, eldest brother, he said that when I reach to London, he will arrange online tour with going around.
Yeah,
also.
It's your first time in London?
My first time.
Oh,
I applied 5 years ago to go to London, but I was rejected. And then actually we all the siblings, my siblings are stays in Canada, so we are planning to meet in London. So I applied for the Schengen visa also. So I went to Norway and everywhere, Denmark and France. They came and meet me there. So I couldn't go there. So I was very upset, and I sent to the letter to visa section. Why are you? They said that I might be staying in London. So I said, why should I stay in London, in England? I am getting in future the USA green card. I didn't show them the slip, So immediately they sent email to me, please apply again also, and you have got the second chance. I said, I'm not going to apply anymore. This is the very good chance. This is a very good chance that they are just select me as a scholarship 1 week program.
Yeah. And with which organization did you say?
Women Organizations of Network.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's going to be so nice.
Yes.
And London is great. What month is it? Yes, so it'll be warm.
Yeah, 1 week. First week is in Edinburgh.
And then
I have to attend in Edinburgh, and then I have to go by train to London. Yeah. So Edinburgh and London train is 12 hours, right? My brother said, is it so?
I think it's less than that. It depends sometimes on the changeover.
I see.
Edinburgh is quite far up north, but
maybe
I would
about
say
10 or 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, I would say more 6 or 8.
I see, that will be better.
Yeah, I hope so. 12 is a long time.
My brother, he was there maybe more than 20 years ago.
Right, so
30
maybe
years
it's
ago.
some new rails or something.
Yeah, so
if they can book you flight, that would be better.
Yeah, I asked the organizer to arrange the train. Actually, flight will be better, right?
There is flights.
I made the mistake.
Have they booked it already?
Yeah, they booked the airline. It's okay. I will go there, and then it's okay. The airline, the train ticket will be not more than 50 or 100.
Sometimes the train can be more expensive than the flight.
I see.
So some people, even Manchester to London, because it's a bit of a monopoly, there's one train company, and they charge sometimes £200 or £300.
I see.
Just London Manchester, which is 2 hours on train.
I see. So I will check with the organizer
Sometimes
when
flight is
I
cheaper.
leave there, so I can that the one it's okay for train ticket is with my own money. It's okay.
Yeah,
sometimes
ask
comfortable
them.
is.
The train
More
is very
important.
nice. Also, the train is
But
nice.
what she said is the organizer, the lady, she said is that there may be some people who are attending the scholarship program.
Yeah.
I said that I don't want to go along. I'm scared a little. So some people will be coming along with me until the London station.
Okay.
Also.
I mean, you'll have a nice view, and it'll be nice.
Yeah, that's great. Also, sometimes
Yeah.
I can get the nice view and nice experience. Because when I went to Norway and France, also we go by train, and so exciting in Norway. Yeah.
Yeah. Check the time. I mean, if it's 12 hours, it's a long time.
Long
but it's
time,
nice.
maybe 10
They have
hours.
Wi-Fi normally on the train.
Okay.
You can relax.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I've never done. My mother has done actually the train like this
for
work. Yeah.
Thank you
have a
very
great
much.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah. We will be in touch.
Yeah.
And I will stop.